Hey everyone, and welcome back to The Wave. I'm Kate.
And I'm Maggie. I'll be filling in for Courtney this week, and I'm so excited to be here.
We have an amazing episode in store for you tonight, but first, let's take a look at this week's artist.
My name is Erin Riley. I'm from Pasadena, Texas. It's like close to the Houston area, and I moved to Murfreesboro in January. So it's my second semester here at MTSU. What I think people should know when they listen to my music is that it's really personal. I feel like my songwriting style is very specific to my experiences. My latest single is Summer Moon, and the inspiration I got from that, how I wrote it, was I was going through my grandparents, all their photos and stuff. They had a bunch of Polaroids and random film photos and stuff from the 70s and 80s and everything. And I don't know, one night I just sat down and it just came out. The most important thing about staying motivated with music is just dedicating time to it anytime I can and not going too far away from it, if that makes sense. Just remember that that's what I love to do and that's what I want to do for the rest of my life. As a kid, my idol was Taylor Swift and Avril. When I was young, when I was 3, I was obsessed with Avril. She was my person. And then I found Taylor Swift when she came out with her first album. So I think she was probably the most influential. First time that I started was last year, I think, and I played just a little 45-minute set somewhere at a little coffee shop. Thanks for the Wave for having me. My name is Erin Riley, and you can follow me on Instagram at Dreamboat Erin, and I have one song on Spotify right now, Summer Moon by Erin Riley. Thank you.
We're making some money and selling our things and pawning them.
I can't wait to hear Erin perform, but before that, Kate and I want to keep you up to date on some music news.
After a 6-year hiatus, Adele is back and better than ever. The British singer announced on Twitter that her new song, Easy on Me, will be released on October 15th. While a new album has not been officially announced yet, fans are speculating the possibility of her 4th album to be out very soon.
My all-time favorite former boy band member and current solo artist Harry Styles recently took on Nashville's own Bridgestone Arena. Harry played not one, but 2 shows for the U.S. leg of his tour titled Love On Tour. Many fans have awaited seeing their favorite heartthrob perform live since 2019 when the tour got canceled due to COVID-19. The show was so anticipated by fans that lines began to form as early as 6 p.m. the day before each show. Some fans even spent the night in preparation to get the best spot in the pit, and I definitely don't blame them.
New Kids on the Block recently announced their 2022 mixtape tour and confirmed 50 dates throughout the U.S. Tickets will go on sale Friday, October 8th, while the tour itself begins on May 10th, 2022. The tour will also feature special guests Salt and Peppa and Rick Astley.
And that concludes our music news. Stay tuned because we'll be back with Erin Riley right after this break. Welcome back, and as promised, we're here with Erin Riley.
Hi Erin, how are you doing today?
Good, how are y'all?
Great, we're so excited to have you on The Wave. But before we see you perform, we just wanted to ask you a couple questions.
Yeah, so Erin, you're 20 years old, which is a fairly young artist. So who were some of your musical inspirations growing up?
Growing up, my musical inspirations were, when I was little, Avril Lavigne.
Yes, for sure.
I loved her. I would dress up like her and just Skater Boy was my anthem.
Oh yeah, love
and
her.
then Taylor Swift.
Yes, always.
Was another one. Yeah.
Of course, of course. So you like Taylor Swift. I need to just get your opinion. What song are you most excited to hear on her newest re-release
On
of Red? Yes.
All Too Well, 2-minute version.
Oh, of course.
Definitely.
Ready to sob to it.
Yes.
Okay, so it sounds like, you've been into the music guru for a little bit, but how long have you been singing?
I've been singing ever since I was young, maybe 3 years old or so.
Okay.
And I started playing guitar when I was in 4th grade. So that's when I mixed both of them together.
Gotcha.
That's awesome. So if you could go back to your 4th grade self, or even your 3-year-old self, what piece of advice would you give her about singing?
I think just to be more confident and not give up on anything, because in 5th grade I didn't make the choir in school and stuff like that, and that really destroyed me.
Right.
But I think I would give her some motivation just to keep going.
Definitely. No, and it's great that, you went through getting rejected for choir, but now here you are, so it doesn't even matter. That's awesome. That's awesome.
And I love like that whole confidence thing, and I know it can be hard because, you know, we're all students here at MTSU. So is that hard, like balancing your musical career and academic life?
Yes, a lot, and working with that as well because I work full time. So it is very hard to balance it, but I'm hanging in there.
Oh yeah, for sure.
No, that's super impressive. So like, when do you find the time to like actually sit down and like work on your music, and like what does that look like for you?
It's mostly at night, I feel like.
Right.
I feel like that's most people's best time to like write and stuff. And most of the time on the weekends, just because like my weekdays are a little more busier. But I'll try to like at least do like a little bit each day, and then mostly like more heavier stuff on the weekend.
No, yeah, that's awesome.
That makes so much sense. So like, how would you describe your personal music style?
I feel like my music style is like, I'm going for like a folky, like Fleetwood Mac-y
Oh yeah.
style,
Okay.
but with more like Taylor Swift lyrics,
Right.
if that makes
Okay.
sense. And like Casey Musgrave, she's a
Yes.
big inspiration too.
Okay, I love that. I can get behind that.
Yes.
That I feel like from listening to your music before the show today, I could tell like that definitely shines through. So that's
Good,
awesome.
thank you.
So we've talked about a couple artists that you really like and you draw inspiration from. But if you could go on tour with like any artist, who would you pick?
Oh my gosh.
It's a loaded question.
That's a lot. Man. Fleetwood Mac, probably.
Fleetwood Mac.
That would
I
be
had
really
a feeling
awesome.
you'd say that.
Or Taylor Swift. I mean,
Right.
I'd take her as well. That'd be
Honestly,
Right.
who wouldn't? We all love Taylor.
I know,
Oh, yeah.
yes, yes.
That is awesome.
So, speaking of like school and all that, is there any like inspiration you have in school, like other artists like you'd want to collaborate with, or are you thinking about just like staying solo?
I think I'm thinking about just staying solo for now. I want to be in a girl band at some
Okay.
point in my life.
That's fun.
But I need to learn the bass first because I want to be the bass
Ah.
player.
Oh,
Yeah.
heck yeah.
Yeah, so just solo right now.
Okay, gotcha.
I love that. So like with your solo music, when can we expect to hear some new music from you?
Hopefully soon.
Okay.
I have a lot of songs like ready, but I just don't have the audio skills because the song that I put out, my first song, Summer Moon, I recorded it, like I did everything with it. So it's not the best recording, but it's good, you
Yeah,
know, for the information I had.
Right.
So hopefully if I find like audio people,
Yeah.
then I can start getting
Okay, well
working
that's
on
good to
stuff.
know. And
Yeah.
So I listened to Summer Moon, you know, before tonight. So what was your inspiration behind that?
My inspiration for Summer Moon was over the summer, last summer, I was looking through like my grandparents' old photos and stuff. We were organizing them with like relatives and their names and stuff and families. And it just came out. I don't even remember me writing it, honestly. But it was just like, that's mainly what it's about. Because like my grandma, she was just so cool. I have so many pictures that I stole from that stack because she just looked like the 70s queen that I want
Yeah.
to be. So that's where I got the inspiration
I
for
love
that.
that so much. That's so cute that it has such a like wholesome backstory to
Yes,
it. I
yes.
love that. Well, before we go, can you tell everyone where they can find you on social media?
Yes. I am on Spotify, Erin Riley, and then my Instagram is @DreamboatErin. And that's pretty much all that I use. I think my song's on like Spotify, Apple Music, everywhere you can find music basically. But yeah.
Awesome. All right. Thank you guys so much. And thank you, Erin. And we will be right back with Erin Riley's performance.
One, two, three, now the spring is gone. The summer landed at the break of dawn. Sun kissed me, leaving me golden. One, two, three, it's what the camera says. Smile here with all your friends. 1975 never looked this good. Hey, you and me, go ahead. Make it three, we're heading out. Gotta step out for something new. Summer breeze carefully slipping through my memories. Me and you hanging out, making out, nothing left to do. So summer, take me to the moon. We're making some money and selling our things and pawning that wedding ring. It's a bad, bad bargain falling out of our suitcase. We're stuck in the late 60s like cigarette butts passed out on a lawn. 7 million rights can't fix a wrong. Hey, you and me, go ahead, make it 20. We're heading out, gotta step out to something new. Summer breeze carefully slipping through my memories. Me and you hanging out, making out, nothing left to do. So summer, take me to the moon. Enjoy the past, don't grip to the last. We're letting go and say hello to no one you know. Summer breeze carefully slipping through my memories. Me and you hanging out, making out, nothing left to do. So summer, take me to the moon.
Thank you so much for tuning in this week. Make sure to give Erin a follow and check out her music on our Spotify playlist.
Check out our Instagram to see past episodes and everything we have in store for this semester. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.